No, this is a huge flop. This is a terrible doll. Sorry whoever designed this. It's just not great. Hi, hello, hi, how are you? Hello. How's it going? I feel like the intros are getting stupider and stupider. Okay, today we are going to unbox the greatest doll ever created according to the internet. People are so obsessed with this doll, and don't get me wrong, she looks really good, so I'm actually really excited, but holy shit, when people talk about this doll on the internet, they talk about it like it is literally their new god. I don't know what to expect. It's Monster High. We're talking about the Vampire Hearts Draculara doll. So I was fortunate enough to get one. I don't know if they're available anymore. At the time of me filming this, I have no clue if this doll is still available. With how much people are hyping it up on the internet, if it is still available, it probably won't be available for much longer. That's usually what happens with dolls like this. The doll community is like very easily like marketed to, especially by other content creators. So a lot of times people in the doll community will buy things just because, you know, insert random Instagram account said this is the best doll ever. And, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm kind of the same. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, she's really good. She's really good. I was apprehensive about this. I can't tell you how many times I have purchased a Monster High doll that everybody told me was incredible and then regretted it. She looks good. She looks good. She looks genuinely good. So if you're not familiar with this doll, which if you're in the doll collecting community, I have no clue how you wouldn't be, because this is the only doll people talk about anymore at this point in time when I'm filming this. But she is the Vampire Hearts Draculara doll. I believe she was an Amazon exclusive, which is why she actually was not that hard to buy, surprisingly. So when she first dropped on Amazon, she sold out like instantly, like literally in minutes, which is not uncommon. That's actually pretty normal for Monster High dolls. I can't tell you how many times I've missed a release, especially of Draculara. Draculara is one of, like, as far as collector dolls, like I have all of the Haute Couture dolls except Draculara, because she sells out so quickly. Everybody loves this character, everybody loves this doll. So she's very hard to buy. She does not come easily. And then when people sell her secondhand, she's usually insanely expensive. I think the Haute Couture set back there, the reason I don't have Draculara is because she usually goes for like $300 or more. Like 300 is like low end for her. Whereas I think every other doll in that set's worth like, I don't know, 100 maybe. So this doll retailed at $100. So knowing the internet and knowing Monster High collectors, she'll probably be worth like $500 in like a month, honestly. Like I wish that was a joke, but that's literally what happens with Monster High. But she looks great. She actually looks great. Like that's kind of the craziest part about it, is that I'm so used to people hyping up Monster High dolls and then I spend $100 or whatever the on it and I go, okay. I go, great. That was fun. Yeah, no, I'm very happy I got her. So they restocked her. So I don't think I finished explaining. When she was originally posted on Amazon, she sold out in like minutes, but then they restocked her and they gave us a specific date and they said she's gonna be back on this date, which was great. If this release has taught me anything, it's that Mattel should really scrap Mattel Creations completely and just use actual retailers like Amazon, because they actually distribute their products in a way that's not impossible to buy them, which is really cool. I'm happy about that. Okay, great. She looks great. She looks great. So she's sort of like a pure like Victorian Gothic situation with like pale pink in her hair. She looks so cool. This is so far above what I usually expect from Monster High. And she was $100. I want to make it clear, this was not a cheap doll. This is not a playline doll. This is a collector doll. It's just that usually I find with Mattel, like, let me grab another collector doll. I've literally never talked about this doll because, like, why bother? But this is one of the more recent Haute Couture Frankenstein dolls. This doll I think was like $70, and it's like, girl, what the f I remember buying this doll because I love Frankie. Frankie is my favorite Monster High character. I will buy Frankie when they make Frankie. I'm sorry, I am that girl. Like I will spend $70 on a shitty Frankie doll because I like Frankie. I don't have all the Playline Frankies. I don't care that much about Monster High, but the collector ones I'll usually splurge for. But yeah, no, this is a huge flop. This is a terrible doll. Sorry whoever designed this. It's just not great. It's a bodysuit. Nothing's really working. It's crazy. It's like the colors are clashing and weird. I don't know. It's just so much going on, but also nothing going on. It's like a simultaneously overwhelming and boring at the same time. This, on the other hand, for $100, honestly, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Like, especially when you think about how they're doing the off-white collab with Monster High. I'll post some pictures of that probably. And she is cheaper. Those dolls are $150 a piece. And the thing about them is that it has the classic Monster High thing where Mattel does this like all the time, where they will make the packaging, like this is a great example. The packaging is like really goofy and crazy, and that's part of why the doll's so expensive. This is so simple. It's like, sure, is it some cheap blown plastic? Yeah, but they still spruced it up and made it look nice. Like, it kind of reminds me of like when I was a kid, this is how collector dolls looked. Like, we didn't have all the crazy like fancy packaging and stuff. Like, they would come in like a blown plastic box, just like any other doll. They would just look a little nicer. Like, that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't need to spend $150 on a weird shaped box, which is what that is what part of what makes those off-white collab dolls so expensive, is the fact that they put it in a weird box. Like, I wish I was joking, but I remember hearing like somebody say once that worked in doll manufacturing that like a large portion of the budget goes to packaging, like 50% or more sometimes. So yeah, if they're doing weird, crazy shaped boxes specifically for a line of dolls, it's gonna cost them a shit ton of money to produce. And like, who gives a fuck? Like, I literally, as an in-box collector, I like to keep dolls in box. I'm gonna keep her in box, honestly. Mostly because she's Draculara, and I'm gonna be real, as much as I love her, at some point this doll might be valuable enough to make like a mortgage payment on my house because she's Draculara. Like, I wish I was joking, but it's like the Draculara. I was looking at one of the G1 Draculara, like the sweet, maybe it was the Sweet Screams. It was one of the older Draculara releases that everybody loved, and somebody was selling her on eBay for $1,600. I wish that was a joke. I remember seeing that doll on eBay for like less than $200 and thinking that's a little extreme for a Playline doll. Like, I literally remember thinking $200, that's crazy. This is a Playline doll. I'm not gonna pay you $200 for it. And now literally people are trading that doll for like over $1,000. That's how Monster High fans feel about Draculara. It's like, it's wild. It's wild. And I like Draculara. Don't get me wrong. She's cute. She looks really good. I actually like, I wish, you know what? I'm now realizing when I look in the screen in like the color balance, it's probably because my background's so pink. It does look like she's very, very pale, almost like white. She's really not. She actually does have a really soft pink pastel skin tone. And also there is like pastel pink in her hair as well, which pink is my favorite color, period. So one more reason that I really like this doll. I'm actually really happy with her. Oh, I didn't show the back of the box. Here's the back of the box. The back of the box is pretty similar to every collector Monster High doll back in the box. But like, this is so much better. Like, hold on. I just want to bring down another one for comparison. So this is another collector edition Monster High doll that's more recent as well. This one was like $45. This one was like $100. I think that's valid. I think I would rather have more dolls like this. Personally, I don't know, maybe it's because I like the more higher end collector dolls. I think they look nicer. I'm not a doll customizer, so I know there's tons of people who they buy these, they like them to be cheap because they buy them and they take them out and they redo their hair and all that stuff. I don't really do that. I just have a tendency to, like, if I do take them out, I usually just put them on a shelf. And then if I don't take them out, I just keep them in the box like this. So I like a nice collector doll that looks good when I buy it. I don't have to do anything to her. Her hair is actually styled really nice. I love the giant gown. I've also seen people take off the giant skirt and like make like mini skirts and stuff for her on Twitter and whatnot, which is very cool. I think that's great. I think she's a great doll. She also, you can't really see, it's hard to see in the packaging, but under this like translucent kind of skirt thing, she's wearing like full pink stockings too. They look pink. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think they're pink. Oh, I think they're actually white, sorry. I think the stockings are white, it's just her skin tone is pink under it. But yeah, so it's so cool. This is so cool. She looks great. Where am I gonna put her? I have no clue. I have no clue where I'm gonna put all these dolls. This is why, once again, we are on a downscaling journey of my doll collection. And I'm gonna kind of take you guys along with me as I do that. But yeah, there's definitely some dolls that need to be sold. God, I haven't even thought about pruning my Monster High collection. I probably should though. This is a great Halloween doll too. This is a great, I know Monster High fans don't think of Monster High as like a Halloween doll line, but like in a lot of ways, Monster High kind of is a Halloween doll line. Like, sorry about it, they kind of are. I mean, I think they're great all year round, but like they also are very much like spooky monster themed. So I think she's great. I might actually put her out in my living room for like a Halloween decoration. That would be really cool. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, is she the greatest doll ever created? No. Literally, I keep seeing people say that. People keep saying like, oh, she's the best doll that's ever been made. Like, girl, that is a leap. Like, that is a big leap. As somebody who collects a lot of dolls from a lot of different doll lines, including like Barbie, Integrity Toys, Disney designer dolls are also like here's the thing, this doll was $100 and it's great for Monster High. Does it compare to your average Disney designer doll? I don't know. I've got some really nice Disney designer dolls, so granted they were usually more expensive than $100, but still, it's like, I don't know. I think sometimes Monster High people get like way too excited about Monster High, but I will say this is a huge win for Monster High. If Monster High keeps doing shit like this, I will become a devoted Monster High fan finally, maybe. I don't know, but I love this. I think she looks great. I think she looks great. She's not my favorite doll ever, but she is maybe my favorite Monster High doll. I love Frankie though. Frankie has like a soft place in my heart. Like, I love the character of Frankie. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever, do all that stuff if you want to, if you care to. It helps me out. If not, whatever, it's fine. There's more dolls right here. There's more dolls right here. Okay, great. Okay, great. Thanks for watching. Bye.